Hi, hola, bonjour, and Salaam. Welcome to Blueprint Bazaar. In this episode, Plastic Shredder Machine Full Assembly Walkthrough. Part 10, we continue building the rotating system by mounting the first blade and spacer onto the second shaft. This step mirrors what we performed on the first shaft in Part 8, but it's an important move toward completing the dual shaft cutting mechanism essential for a functional shredder. We begin by reviewing the shaft placement from earlier and identifying the correct blade and spacer components to use for this side. The shaft is already positioned and fixed inside the frame using appropriate mates, so we focus solely on placing and aligning the rotating components. The goal here is to replicate the alignment and spacing seen on the first shaft, maintaining symmetry across the entire cutting chamber. Using concentric mates, we align the blade and spacer holes with the shaft's cylindrical surface to allow free rotation. Then, with carefully placed distance mates, we set the axial position of both components. We ensure the blade sits correctly in relation to the frame and side plates, avoiding any collisions or misalignments that could affect motion later on. This step also involves a quick rotation test to confirm that the new blade and spacer rotate smoothly on the shaft. We check the gap between this blade and the corresponding blade on the opposite shaft to ensure balanced positioning and equal spacing, which are critical for synchronized motion and efficient shredding. What might seem like a small assembly operation is actually a key structural move. By accurately assembling one blade and spacer on each shaft, we establish a reference for the rest of the blade stack. This ensures that once we begin patterning in future episodes, all components will follow this alignment without additional correction. With both shafts now holding their first rotating blade and spacer, the shredder is beginning to take its final mechanical form. In the next part, we'll return to the fixed blades and continue assembling the cutting structure on the opposite wall of the housing. Stay with us as we push forward in building this powerful, precisely engineered system, one part at a time. Please keep supporting us as we dive deeper into mechanical design and development. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you never miss a step on this engineering journey with Blueprint Bazaar.